So you're considering the Fundamentals of Finance course. That's great. And maybe you just got done taking the financial IQ assessment and you realize your financial literacy skills aren't where you want them to be. But you may also be hesitating because you're thinking, look, finance is really complicated. I'm not a numbers person. I don't have time for this. I'm busy. I have no gaps in my schedule. I can't go back to school. I want to learn finance, but maybe it's for the birds and for the nerds. And you have all these doubts and things swirling around in your head. And I could tell you, look, in the world of business, this right here, cash flow, is what drives value. And if you don't understand how to read an income statement, a balance sheet, and a statement of cash flows, and the story behind those numbers, and then if you don't have the tools or the strategic thinking to then go make decisions to focus on the right financial drivers that are gonna result in the biggest upside, this is what you're gonna end up with. Instead of this, right, you're gonna end up with this. And this is what most people settle for because they refuse to invest in their financial literacy skills. And I get it. When I was back in school, finance and accounting was so complicated and the teachers just made it so academic. I couldn't even take what I was learning and apply it to the real world. So I said, okay, look, there's a major problem out there in the world of business. I turn around and grow companies for a living, and I realized that leaders don't know how to read the financial report cards. The income statement, the balance sheet especially, and the statement of cash flows, that's out the door. Nobody even looks at that really. So I'm gonna teach you in this program how to read those financial statements so then you can take this in the business, right? All this money that's flowing through the business to make better decisions so at the end of the day, you're holding on to a stack of cash instead of grasping for these little pieces of money. And if anything, a lot of you are probably just writing IOU on this dollar bill and saying, hey, I need more debt because I'm not making any money and I can't fund my business. All right, enough with that, enough with the excuses. You are so worth this investment. Investing your time in this mini course is gonna accelerate your financial IQ in ways you never thought were possible. I'm gonna stand right in front of a board, I'm gonna write it out, I'm gonna keep it engaging. As you can tell, hopefully I'm somewhat engaging and somewhat exciting and not this boring professor, but I'll give you the practical knowledge that you need from a CFO's perspective. I've been a CFO of multiple companies. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to know. I'm gonna cut through all the complication and the noise and make it easy so you can take this course on the go from any device and you can learn this material and immediately apply it to your business to accelerate your career, to strengthen your confidence, your leadership skills, and as an owner, to run a more profitable business with cash flow. Did you know 70% of companies that go bankrupt, they're profitable when they close their doors, but they don't have this, they don't have cash. And you may be wondering, how's that even possible? Well, I will show you in this course how to avoid this trap and why so many people fall into this trap by ignoring the effects of free cash flow. But first, we have to walk through how to even compute free cash flow and how to get that off the financial statements. All right, look at this. I have all this cash in my hands. Your investment is just a fraction of that, but it will pay huge dividends in the future. So go ahead and sign up now. Stop with all the lame excuses. I told myself all those excuses in the past as well, and they just held me back and I left a ton of money on the table by not learning these things earlier. Okay, sign up now. I'll see you in the course. Cheers.